Let me start off by saying, if I had an hour, pay attention to this. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, thinking about that possible solutions. And that it's what is being, or that is what is being called a critical thinking, right? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about critical thinking, and we're starting everybody right now. Let's go ahead and dive into it.
The CSR DNA Podcast. Welcome to the CSR DNA Podcast for inner growth and better job opportunities. This podcast looks to level up your professionalism, improve your performance for you to have the chance of getting higher and keep your job as long as you would like to within the call center industry. I believe that knowing your CSR DNA is a way to truly crack the code within us to be successful in this career. The CSR DNA podcast will attempt to educate and guide you through your professional journey by taking your career to the next level. I wish someone had told me this little secret before, but in real life, in real world, hard skills are not enough to succeed in the professional field. You need more than that. You'll need soft skills. And my idea is to provide you with some hints that hopefully they'll push you forward climbing the ladder of success. I'm your host, Nestor A., founder of Nesting ACC, Agents for Call Center, and welcome to the CSR DNA Podcast. Let's dive into it.
What's cooking track train need? We keep on developing our emotional intelligence. And today's topic, guys, will be about how we are going to be developing our critical thinking, right? The main idea of this podcast is that to strengthen our emotions, to strengthen our emotional intelligence. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about critical thinking. So let's go ahead and start off by saying what critical thinking is, right? Critical thinking is the ability to understand the logical connection between facts. One more time. It's the logical connection between facts. So it's the ability to understand that. But this is the really interesting thing. It's not only the ability to think rationally. In fact, critical thinking is an ability to think independently to the question or to the information that you are given. So the most important part of critical thinking is to never, ever in your life take anything for granted. If we assume that somebody, where we hear that person or what this person thinks about something, and if we assume that information is true, we forget that the other person has a limited perspectives, right? And it turns out that at the end, we might be wrong as well. So now let's go ahead and pay attention to the following example based on real facts, role play, but it's being played by some puppets. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's do it right now.
Customer service.
Hola,
Hi. Yes, this is customer service.
hola,
Yes. Hi.
hola.
How can I help you today, ma'am?
My TV no work.
Oh, okay. What seems to be the problem?
My TV,
Yeah, I know, but
it no work.
is it turning on?
Sí,
Can you change the channels?
sí,
Can you hear the audio?
sí.
Okay. What seems to be the problem, ma'am?
Everybody speak English.
Sorry, everybody speaks English,
Sí,
and you're having a hard time understanding them?
sí.
Ma'am, it sounds like your TV's working just fine. You just want to change the language setting.
I watch movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I cannot understand what he say.
Yeah, I understand, ma'am. As I said, you can just switch the language to Spanish.
Me no speak Spanish.
You don't?
No,
But you said hola and si.
I just want to watch my movies in my language.
Okay, well, that sounds a lot like Spanish, ma'am.
My TV no work.
Ma'am, what language would you like to set it to?
Español, por favor.
Okay, ma'am. Well, could I have your name so I can look up your account, please?
Maria. M as in Maria. A as in Aria. R as in Ria. I as in Ia. And A as in avocado.
Maria. Got it. Last name?
Maria.
Your last name is also Maria?
Sí, Maria. M as in my son Mario. A as in my son Alejandro. R as in my son Raimundo. I as in my son Ignacio. And A as in Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, middle name?
Maria.
Your middle name is also Maria.
Sí, Maria. M as in my name is Maria. A as in all of my sisters are also Maria. R as in ready or not, here comes Maria. I as in I am Maria. And A as in are you gonna help Maria with her TV?
So your full name is Maria.
My parents are not very creative.
Ma'am, I'm not seeing your name in the system. You sure you have an account with us?
I googled my TV no work and this number come up.
Okay, I think you may have called the wrong company, ma'am. What's the brand name on your TV?
Where I find this?
Well, it should be on the bottom or the top. Is it like Sony, Samsung, LG? Do you see something like that?
Oh, I find
Okay, great. What does it say?
Maria.
Alrighty. So pretty much in that video, what we actually saw is that this customer service representative was able to handle the situation to his best, right? By using his emotional intelligence, specifically this part, the one that we're talking about today, which is which is critical thinking. If you were paying attention to the question, the probing question he was asking her, he hesitated, he doubted himself about the answers when he asked her, what's your middle name, what's your name, what's your last name, and what's the TV's phone number. And he also asked all these probing questions before actually giving a solution to the customer, right? So he was using his critical thinking. I personally experienced the same scenario with a customer when he called in and he pretended to be another customer by giving me information of an existing customer, but the information in the account didn't match with the one that he was providing. So since the information did not match the one that I was looking for, it makes me to activate my critical thinking. Why? Pretty much because the information that the customer was providing was it was from another customer and it has nothing to do with the account itself. So clearly in that scenario, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I asked this person if he was with the actual owner of the account, and he couldn't answer that question. So the next thing I heard was the hanging up sound in my ear. And such scenarios like these are the ones that you're going to be experiencing in the industry of call center in every single call, in every single chat, in every single email that you might send out. And the truth is that there are customers who attempts to get information about customers' account, current customers' accounts. So they can take advantage from that, right? Another example of this is when I was working in a chat campaign, in a chat support campaign, and it seems to it seems to happen that there was a customer and he was really annoyed and was complaining about our service. He was complaining about the way that we were handling the situation, and he was dead to sure that our way to handle this kind of request was a live support chat, when it was totally the opposite. I don't know how many of you have attempt to get in contact with, for example, some companies that they deal with chat, but it's not a live chat. What is happening actually is that they can give you they can give you the opportunity for you to send them a message, right? And once they read the message, they give you an answer back. And that's the way that some others company work. Definitely, these are the kind of situation that happens all the time in customer service, and it is difficult not to lose your cool when you speak with angry customers, right? So we have two rules that can help you out to develop your critical thinking. Rule number one is to pay attention to right details. Sometimes a call or a chat with a customer can take a lot of time. And during that time, the customer can tell you about many things that perhaps they think they are important. But it's your job to keep in mind what is the point of the conversation. It's your job to make sure that even you step a little bit away from the topic, you will get back into it as soon as possible. So whenever you feel that is the situation in the customer service industry, don't afraid to ask question. And if something is unclear for you, don't hesitate to dispel your doubts by asking probing questions, as we just watch on that video, right? From the agent that was taking the call from Maria. And the second thing that you need to always take into account is you need to question the source of information. You need to question where the information is coming from. In other words, don't take anything for granted. If a customer says, yes, I am the owner, but the customer is not giving you the proper information that makes sense to the logical of the procedure that you already know in this industry, so then you need to activate your critical thinking and don't believe in every single say that customer says. Obviously, I'm not saying that you should doubt the word of the customer, right? But sometimes they might not remember, or simply they don't know all the facts, right? So try to always keep in mind, try to remember to verify the facts before you actually give any information, you release any kind of important information within the account, or you provide your opinion about a certain situation or a problem. Now, definitely in our next episode, where we're gonna be talking about some constructive controversy, and we're gonna be learning how critical thinking will be applied in this control or constructive controversy, and how we can actually improve our service in the industry of call center. So pretty much in our next episode, we're going to be talking about this constructive controversy, which is a critical thinking technique that help us to find out if a decision we're making is the best for that situation. Thank you very much for tuning in with us today. And if you like what we do, it would be great to see your comments. Consider subscribing in case you haven't done it yet, and share among your people, among your friends, so they can also develop their inner CSR DNA. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I hope to see you in our next episode. Bye for now.
The CSR DNA Podcast. Welcome to the CSR DNA Podcast for inner growth and better job opportunities.